Hey, welcome back. The Herd is coming up next right here on FS1. Let's head over check in with Colin Cowherd today. Hey, Colin, what is on the show?
Kevin Durant is getting a bad rap that he killed parity in the NBA, and it's absolute nonsense. And the Raptors do have a chance. In fact, we have a recent precedent where a team just like the Toronto Raptors, remember those Dallas Mavericks, won the title. It's amazing how closely these Raptors and those Mavericks are aligned. That's coming up.
All right, Colin, thank you. Well, time for our final topic of the day. We're also talking about Kevin Durant. Last week, Katie got into it with our friend Chris Broussard. Katie was asked about why he feels the need to go at people on social media and said, quote, "I have social media. I'm a human being with a social media account. I can see if I ventured off into politics or music and gave my input, but I'm sticking to something I know. I'm qualified to talk about basketball." Shannon, does that justify Katie's behavior?
Katie, I don't think anybody is questioning your ability, your opinion. Yeah, you're entitled to your opinion. But what you get so upset about is when people say that you took the coward's way out. You jumped on a train that was already moving, heading in a positive direction, and you want the lion's share of the credit for being on the train. And when people don't give you that, you say, what do you know? You don't know anything about basketball. So, look, KD's going to be KD. I just wish he wouldn't go at a guy that's, you know, in Iowa somewhere getting ready to go to high school and respond to him. If you want to respond to Skip and I or somebody that's, do that.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
No.
He is, to me, the best player on the planet. And he stoops to engage with any and everybody on social media as if their opinion really matters to him and pushes his deepest button. He's got to fire back.
They do.
Slap back, right?
They do.
Well, do that. Why? Why do they?
Because he's responding, Skip, because they're saying, KD, you're so good, why would you go join a team that won 73 games that you had down?
All right. But he backs it up. He won back-to-back finals MVP. Then he fires back at our Chris Broussard. He relishes doing this, even though, trust me, Chris Broussard loves him.
Yeah.
You know, you're biting the hand that can feed you, right?
He loves it.
What are you
I
thinking?
can't read that stuff. That NBA. And who's been the best player in the playoffs? Kawhi has been awesome lately, averaging about 31 points and 9 rebounds a game for the Warriors. Steph Curry is averaging about 27 points in the playoffs, but he's been on fire in the 5 games since Kevin Durant got hurt, averaging nearly 36 a game. So, Shannon, who is the playoff MVP so far?
Kawhi is not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close, because the playoffs are more than 5 games and a quarter. The playoffs are more than 6 games, because if you go back and look at it, Skip, the 4 games against the Blazers, 1 game.
Who are you talking about?
Let me finish.
Well, you haven't even mentioned who you're talking about.
Steph Curry.
Oh, him.
The Blazers.
We all forgot about him.
No, we didn't forget about him. The 4 games against the Blazers, the 1 game, and then the half, basically the quarter, the 4th quarter against in Game 6. What the Game 6? Game 5. Game 5 that KD got hurt. That's when, but 23 points a game against the Clippers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was with the big dog.
Well, I'm just, hold on. So I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly. So if Kevin Durant's on your roster and it's not the regular season, they don't consider those the playoffs, yay or nay? Oh, they do, okay?
With KD, they are, to quote my friend across the table, they're invincible. Go ahead.
Well, it's the playoffs.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
KD has been hurt. So he's disqualified.
Oh, okay.
So that leads me to Steph and Kawhi. Now, Kawhi's averaging 31 points a game.
Yep.
Steph Curry's averaging 27.
But you're including with the big dog.
Whoa.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Kawhi's averaging 51% field goal percentage. Steph 45. But here's where this is where this man right here, he just take off running. You got to get
or limping.
No.
Whichever way it is.
Okay, he just take out with a brisk walk.
Yeah.
Sure.
And Steph can't start yet.
Yeah.
Until he gets 20 miles ahead, is that he takes the best player on the opposing team. Steph Curry wasn't guarding Dame Lillard. He wasn't guarding Lou Williams. He wasn't guarding James Harden. Ben Simmons got him locked up. Jimmy Butler Won't let him out. We just got done talking about Giannis.
Did he guard them both at once?
You
I don't know how that happened.
See, you always try to.
He just takes two of them at once and says, I got both of them.
He can do that if he needed to.
He could.
He got to do it if he wanted to. And then Pro Giannis.
Interesting.
Oh, Pro Giannis, Skip. Giannis thought he could get out for good behavior.
Yeah.
Kawhi kept him in solitary.
Really?
Yeah, 23 hour lockdown like in Pelican Bay.
Really?
Yep.
What about that Great Wall of Toronto?
Don't do that, Skip. Because everybody else had a great wall.
Yeah.
And guess what?
It wasn't very good.
When you want to get over it, they built the Great Wall in China. How did they keep the mongrels out? They climbed the wall, right?
Yeah, they did.
And in Berlin, they had a wall. What did they do? They tore it down, right?
Yeah, but it worked.
It
worked.
Temporarily.
It always worked.
So if you're that guy, you find a way to scale that wall. But when two says no way, no can do, and then he giving you 30 points and he locking up guys, oh, he got to be the best.
Okay. So my friend Shannon Sharp across the table just said that number 2 is the MVP of the playoffs, and it's quote unquote not even close.
Yeah.
I did say that.
Correct?
That's what I said.
And I'm looking at number 2's three-point shooting. Since Game 5 against Philadelphia, he's made 13 of 49 threes. That's 26.5%. Is that good?
No.
No, that's not very good.
But that's all in the
And
scope
by
of
the way, that includes a Game 5 against Milwaukee in which he made 5 of 8. That's included in the 26%. So you take that out, and he's 19%. I don't know. I don't know, but he's the runaway MVP.
Runaway.
Yet we're looking at degree of difficulty, and he did draw a Joel Embiid who was either sick or hurt or both at once. I don't know what happened.
I don't really see how that's his fault.
It wasn't his fault, but he benefited greatly from that. And then he benefited greatly from a Giannis that we just talked about who just got exposed. He's got no mid-range. He's got no...
Well, who pulled his clothes off?
Well...
Kawhi did. Who made him strip down there?
They're called free throws because nobody can guard you. You freely stand at the line 15 feet from the basket. And with nobody around, nobody can even put a hand in your face. You get to shoot them. And I don't want to bring up the stats again, but Giannis was horrendous in the fourth quarter and overtime.
And he was even more horrendous when Kawhi was on him.
Okay. Now, let's go to that cute little guy for Golden State. He's the baby-faced assassin, but most people think he's just baby-faced. He's a little willowy. Doesn't really look the part. All I know is when the big dog went down, when Kevin Durant went down and out, pulled up lame, Game 5, late third quarter, all of a sudden Steph said, I can finally do this again. I'm going to show you 2-time MVP.
That's what you say, huh?
And in the fourth quarter of that game, he scored 12. That's pretty good. But in the fourth quarter of Game 6, the closeout game at Houston, 23. Facing, they're down, 5 going to the fourth quarter. So they're facing Game 7 back at Oracle, where they have not been very good this year. And guess what the little baby face does?
He got 23.
23 points he scores in the fourth quarter. Is that not sensational?
That
Is that not like off the charts?
Unbelievable.
Against the Rockets
really
in their building. In their building, he goes for 23.
He did that.
The degree of difficulty is off the charts on that one. So then he comes back, and they still don't have the big dog against Portland. And Portland...
And who, like you tell me, like you tell Shannon, who you have little to no respect for, Skip Bayless. I want you to go ahead. You have little to no respect for Portland. Am I correct? Yes or no?
Portland was ahead 17, 18, and 17 in consecutive games, 2, 3, and 4.
Yes.
And the latter two were in Portland, 17, 18, and 17.
Yes.
And all Steph did was average and score the most points anybody ever has in the history of this league in a 4-game sweep. That's all he did, 36.5 points a game.
Yeah.
He made 26 of 31 threes. That's 43%. Your guy is 26.5% since Game 5 in Philadelphia versus 43. Well, I don't know. And the degree of difficulty here is high because you don't have the guy who makes you invincible, right?
If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah. Wow, interesting.
Siakam, Gasol, Van Fleet, or Green. Which one of those guys have had a better playoff run than Draymond Green? So we gonna just disregard the triple doubles?
All those guys are really good.
I just want to know
as a group. That team's played deeper than Golden State has played. Yeah.
Well, Draymond did Draymond make the All-Star team? I don't think he made it this year.
No, I don't think so.
But have you seen him in the playoffs?
He's been really good.
Has anybody ever seen Draymond Green play the last, say, 10 games better than he played at any point in time? Has there ever been a stretch that Draymond's played better than this?
Who's played better, Steph or Draymond? Steph.
Who's played better, Kawhi or Steph? Kawhi.
Steph.
Kawhi.
You know what? more valuable.
Might not
That
agree
wasn't
on this. May
that wasn't
not
the
agree
question.
Higher
about this
degree
one.
of difficulty.
Don't do that, Skip.
We have talked a lot about Kawhi today, but we haven't talked enough about his injury. How was he able to overcome it?
That's a great
How do you
question.